Hi guys, welcome back to the program. My name is Brad. This is the Firefighter's Financial Toolbox, and today we're going to talk about 2020 contribution limits to retirement plans. Coming up next, Firefighter's Financial Toolbox. Hi guys, welcome back to the show. Today we're going to talk about 2020 contribution limits. Now, there were some changes by the IRS for next year's contribution limits. First thing we're going to talk about are 401ks. Now, everybody knows 401k is the most common type of retirement savings plan in the workplace. It's generally normal businesses have 401ks. Now, this raise in the amount actually affects 401ks. It affects 403Bs for educators, people that work for schools or universities. It works for 457B plans, people who work for local and state governments. And it also applies to the TSP or the thrift savings plans for those employees that work for the federal government. So for 2019, their contribution limits are $19,000. For the year 2020, those are going up $500 to $19,500. Now, if you're 50 or over, the contribution catch-up limit is actually gone up from $6,000 in 2019 to $6,500 for 2020, making you able to contribute a total of $26,000 if you're 50 and over. Once again, that's $19,500 if you're 49 or younger. If you work for a small employer and you have a simple IRA, simple being savings incentive match plan for the employee, your contribution limits have gone from $13,000 this year in 2019 up to $13,500 for 2020. Now, the catch up for 50 and over stays unchanged at $3,000. So that one is unchanged for the catch up. Now let's talk about IRAs. This is where we didn't get a raise, you guys. Finally, last year for 2019, our IRA limit went up to $6,000 after being steady at $5,500 for 3 or 4 years. Remember, those are always indexed to inflation. So apparently we didn't get enough of an inflation bump for them to raise it. So 49 and under, your contribution limit, whether it be traditional or Roth, is $6,000 once again for 2020. And the catch-up for 50 and over is still $1,000. So for 50 and over, you can contribute a max of $7,000. For 49 and under, it is still $6,000. So let's talk about some of the different changes. Now, let's say you want to contribute to a traditional IRA. First of all, remember, anyone can contribute to a traditional IRA. The question becomes whether it is tax deductible and you can get a tax deduction on your taxes when you file them. So let's talk about that. So if you are a single taxpayer and you are covered by a workplace plan, the phase out range starts at $65,000 and maxes out at $75,000 for the phase out for deductibility. And that's up $1,000 from last year, from 2019. If you're married and one of the spouses is covered by a workplace plan. Now, remember, even if you're not taking advantage of the workplace plan, but if your employer offers it, this applies to you. So now for the phase out range for married has gone up to $104,000 and you're totally phased out at $124,000. That is up $1,000 as well for 2020. If the IRA contributor is not covered by a workplace plan and is married to someone who is covered, the deduction phase out limit is $196,000 to start and totally phased out at $206,000. Now that's up $3,000 from 2019. And if you're married filing single, you guys, there's no change. It remains unaffected because it doesn't get affected by the cost of living adjustment. So the phase out range remains from $0 to $10,000. So not the best way to file if you're looking for it. Now, what about the phase out limits for Roth IRA? Let's say where we think we may make too much to contribute directly to a Roth IRA. So for this year, if you're single, the phase out range begins at $124,000 and you're completely phased out at $139,000. Now that is up $2,000 respectively for 2020. If you're married filing jointly, the income phase out range starts at $196,000 and you are totally phased out at $206,000. And once again, if you're married filing separately, then your phase out starts at 0 and phases completely out at $10,000. Also, the saver's credit is bumped up a little bit from $65,000 for married filing jointly from $64,000, and it is $48,750, up from $48,000 if you're head of household. If you are single or married filing singly, it's up to $32,500, and that's up $500 from 2019. Anyway, quick update on some contribution limits, you guys. If you want to understand how to figure out how much you can contribute or how much you can deduct, if you look at this video, which I'll link in the description, I go through how to do the math on figuring out how much you can contribute if you are in the phase out limit, or how much you can contribute and get a deduction if you are in the phase out limit. If you want more information on the simple plan, I have done a video here on the simple IRA. It goes more into depth in exactly how those works and the kind of companies that use it. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments. If I forgot something and you feel like I should have covered it, let me know. All right. Hope you guys got something out of this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already subscribed, you guys, please think about subscribing. It really helps algorithm for YouTube. And as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep making content. All right. We'll see you. Thanks.